AZ Audibles on Sports 360 AZ. We're looking back at Week 5, ahead to Week 6. Eric Sorensen, Jordan Ham, Jared Cohen. You guys were out last week, saw some interesting matchups. A surprising one, Marcos falling to Casagran. Let's talk with you first, Jordan. What was a takeaway from last week's game?
Well, Marcos, the game didn't go their way, but I really like a linebacker that they have, Anthony Nicastro. He's the senior, second on team in tackles. And there are some young guys on this Marcos Deniza defense, but Anthony has really kind of been the leader for them and shown what this Marcos defense can do. Really like the way he plays, and excited to see how they progress throughout the season.
Yeah, and he's gotten some recruiting attention this season as well. Eric, you went and caught Sholo, who came into town, took on South Mountain, and in the passing world we live in now with football, you don't hear about fullbacks very often, but long live the fullback. There's one with the Cougars.
Yeah, definitely. Rhett Reisdorf can really throw it around for the Cougs, but the guy that really stood out to me, Jason Brown, 6'1", 235-pound fullback, also plays some linebacker. He's carried the ball 22 times. 6 times this season he's found the end zone.
I'm going to be going out to Basha against Chandler this weekend, guys. I'm going to be calling the game, so check it out on Sports 360 AZ. Should be a fun one between two schools close in proximity. To finish out this episode, though, let's talk about teams we've seen in person that have stood out, that have kind of surprised us with what we've seen, because when we check teams out in person, we can see things a little closer. We can get an idea of the dynamic and players that we might not have expected. So who are those teams for you guys so far?
Well, for me, it's Cactus. Last year they went 8-3, so it's not a surprise that they're playing well, but they had to replace a lot of talent, and Mahal Lee at the quarterback position has just been great for the Cobras. 10 touchdowns and 1 interception on the year.
Eric?
For me, it's got to be Horizon. Ty Wisdom doing a great job with the Huskies. They didn't win a single game last year. So far, they've only lost 1 game. That was to Westview. And the way the schedule is sort of playing out for them, they've got a chance to have a really, really big season.
Yeah, right. And they finish out with Pinnacle.
Yep.
And that's always an intense matchup. Horizon has not yet beat Pinnacle, so beating Pinnacle could get them a section crown. And Pinnacle, on the other side, is 1-5 right now going into section. Are they really 1-5? Are they down this season? Or is it the gauntlet of the schedule that they've played, and they're going into section play and they could turn things around? So Pinnacle is another team in that section I'm looking forward to seeing how things play out for. My surprise team, and I don't know if this is a cop-out because this is a good team, a great program, long-standing, but Brophy has surprised me because Brophy had to replace a 2-year starter at quarterback in Cade Knox. They had to replace Ryan Velez, who was a 3-year starter at running back. They lost Connor Murphy on the defensive side of the ball, who's suiting up for USC right now, amongst others. And replacing them, they are playing as good a football as ever with Matt Ryan at quarterback, with Noah Pittenger, at quarterback, Noah Pittenger at running back, and then a linebacker named Rex Tessler, who is everywhere on the field. This Brophy team has just continued to win football games, and I think we should throw them up in the elite of the elite in the 6A, which is not something I thought I could say at the start of the season.
Yeah, Scooter Molander always finds a way to get it done at Brophy, no doubt.
And I completely agree. Noah Pittenger, you could see the glimpses when he would get his touches over the past couple of years, but now that he's in that dominant role and is the guy, he's really flourishing.
That's Eric Sorensen. That's Jordan Ham. I'm Jared Cohen. This is AZ Audibles on Sports 360 AZ.